and welcome to Vision of Asia, the news you can trust and events that move and celebrate our very own South Asian community. I am Pia Jyoti Kachru coming to you from our ITV Gold studio in New Jersey. In the news from community today, Distinguished Idologist Award conferment ceremony held at Consulate General of India in New York. New Jersey-based Yuva Hindi Sansthan wins prestigious Fulbright Hays Award. In the news from entertainment, Ji Huzur, song from Ranbir Kapoor's Shamshera, released. Stay with us on Vision of Asia for news in detail right after the short break. Distinguished Idologist Award conferment ceremony by President Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Dr. Vinay Sahasrabudhe, was held at Consulate General of India in New York on June 28. The annual ICCR Distinguished Award brings prominent Indologists from world over to a single platform with Indian scholars to deliberate upon the scope of promoting Indian studies abroad. Award is conferred upon a foreign scholar for his outstanding contribution in study, teaching and research in any of the fields of Indian studies. Take a look.
Since 2015, Indian Council for Cultural Relations is recognizing distinguished Indologists world over through this Distinguished Indologist Award. And this is basically to promote research and deeper knowledge creation in the field of Indology. And today we have done the same thing by recognizing the works of Shri Vishwa Adituri, who is an academic professor, and Shri Rajiv Malhotra, who is a celebrated author of several books on Indology. We believe that Indology is not something only for academics and researchers, it is also for commoners to understand the idea of India and try to create deeper understanding about the idea of India amongst the entire community.
मैं सोच रहा था कि इंडोलॉजिस्ट को हिंदी में क्या कहना चाहिए। वैसे इंडोलॉजी को तो हम भारत विद्या कहते हैं और इंडोलॉजिस्ट एक दृष्टि से भारत समझाने वाले भारताचार्य हैं। तो इन दोनों भारताचार्यों को सबसे पहले मैं विनम्रतापूर्वक नमन करता हूँ, उनको बधाई देता हूँ। और जैसे अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं कि लेट योर ट्राइब इंक्रीज, विश्व चाहता है कि आधिकारिक भारताचार्य अपनी प्रतिभा का परिष्करण पूरे विश्व भर को, पूरे विश्व समुदाय को भारत क्या है ये समझाने के लिए अपनी प्रतिभा का प्रयोग करें। It is really a matter of great privilege to be here to confer the Distinguished Indologist Award on two of the leading scholars of Indology. There are certain awards, the prestige of such awards gets many times enhanced when people like Professor Adituri and Shri Rajiv Malhotra are the recipients of these. And therefore, while ICCR is the organization which is decorating these two eminent distinguished Indologists, at the ICCR we feel that it is our privilege and we feel honored by getting this opportunity of recognizing these two very, very eminent distinguished Indologists. As is very clear, we wanted these awards to be handed over to the recipients in their respective years, but due to pandemic, we could not do that, and therefore we are clearing the backlog by the event today. So once again, I congratulate and offer all my best wishes to these two eminent Indologists. These awards were instituted in 2015 by the Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, which is a Government of India institutional initiative for the promotion of India's soft power. And the award was instituted to honor scholarly works on India undertaken abroad, such works that illuminate her civilizational wealth and knowledge. Since then, this recognition has been bestowed on leading lights of the Indic studies world over, including Professor Henrik von Steenkor of Germany, Professor Yu Long-yu of China, Professor Hiroshi Marui of Japan, and Professor Werner Mensky of the University of London, among others. Today, we have added 2 more leading lights distinguished scholars to this esteemed list. Friends, while Indology as a branch of knowledge has a great future, I believe it would not be out of place to mention that this branch, this discipline of knowledge also faces several challenges. Because as India is growing in stature globally, India is becoming a country that the global community, the Committee of Nations, the world organizations simply cannot ignore. The challenges are further becoming more critical. And therefore 3 things which I would expect that the Indologists perhaps will have to undertake are, firstly, to tell the truth to the global community and the complete truth. There are people who are into the promotion of only convenient truths or politically motivated truths, while India, with Satyameva Jayate as its motto, is all for truth and complete truth. And therefore it is our duty as researchers and students of Indologists to tell the truth and the complete truth to the global community. Second, tell this truth in the language that the global community understands, which means in every other language we have to create many more books, create literature, and spread this knowledge and essentially understanding of the real idea of India, the true or the core of the idea of India, which I believe is at the core of Indology and science of understanding India as well. And third is, and what they say, we have to hasten slowly, which means that it's late in the day. Already people are being told all kinds of things which are, according to some people, politically correct, but in fact not true, far from facts, and therefore the sooner we undertake these tasks, the better, not just for India, but for the humanity, for the entire global community. I think we already have heard 2 eminent Indologists and their views, so I did not dwell at length, but I would only suggest that let us also not consider that Indology is only for researchers and academics. Indology is for all of us. As Indians and India lovers, and there are plenty, we need to decipher the idea of India. Global community, at times, of course, there are certain people who are politically motivated, and even though they understand India, they pretend that they don't understand India. So leave them aside. But for others, it is our responsibility to explain them what is the idea of India. If all of us do that, I'm sure we will be serving the cause of Indology together. Once again, I congratulate both the distinguished Indologists and take your leave. Thank you very much.
The United States Department of Education awarded this year's prestigious Fulbright Hays program to New Jersey-based non-profit organization Yuva Hindi Sansthan. The organization is dedicated in teaching Hindi to US-born school kids since 2010. According to Ashok Oja, Yuva Hindi Sansthan director, this is a unique opportunity for educators and students to visit India on a study tour for 1 month and study the impact of climate change. Yuva Hindi Sansthan is supported by a partnership with New York University, University of Texas at Austin, Michigan State University, and Kumaon University, Nainital, India. The Consulate General of India, New York is also supporting the program. Had a chance to talk to Ashok Oja. The whole interview is available on YouTube to watch. Let's watch some highlights.
Being a journalist is a great fortune for anyone. If you are a journalist, you have the background of what is happening around you. तो ये जो मेरा अनुभव था, ये बहुत काम आया टीचर बनने पर.
बिल्कुल.
और जब मैं टीचर बना तो बहुत सारे जो उसके सिद्धांत हैं एक जैसे हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हम लोग पढ़ाते हैं बच्चों को किसी भी विषय पर वो आपस में बातचीत करें. तो बातचीत क्या करेंगे? हमने जर्नलिज्म में सीखा है कि बातचीत के जो मुद्दे हैं वो 5W1H हैं.
हाँ जी.
Why, what, where and how.
बिल्कुल.
You have to exactly apply the same thing when you teach, when you talk, and we call it interpersonal conversation.
बिल्कुल.
So communication is very important in language teaching, जो कि मैं करता हूँ. जो इंटरप्रेटिव यानी जो टीचर बता रहे हैं, उसके बाद उनका काम है कि वो बच्चों को मोटिवेट करें कि आपस में क्या बात करें उसी विषय पर. और अंत में एक एक बच्चे से ये जानकारी लें कि वो उस विषय में कैसे अपनी बात कहता है. उदाहरण के लिए मान लीजिए आपने पढ़ाया जयपुर.
बिल्कुल.
तो टीचर ने फोटो दिखाया, वीडियो दिखाया, बताया जयपुर में ये है, महल है. उसके बाद उन्होंने कुछ हिंट दिए बच्चों को कि आपस में आप लोग बात करो. तो 2-3 बच्चे आपस में बात करेंगे कि जयपुर में हवा महल है, हवा महल में तुम कभी गए हो? मैं नहीं गया हूँ. तुमने क्या देखा? वहाँ बहुत ऊंचा. ये सब बातें. तो ये तो हो गया इंटरपर्सनल. लेकिन हम तभी जानेंगे कि वो लैंग्वेज सीख रहा है जब एक एक बच्चा अकेले में बिना किसी प्रॉम्प्ट के उस टीचर को बताएगा शिक्षक कि जयपुर क्या है. तो ये जो कम्युनिकेशन पार्ट है लैंग्वेज टीचिंग का, उसका सीधा संबंध मेरे जर्नलिस्टिक एक्सपीरियंस, पत्रकारिता का अनुभव था. तो मुझे बहुत इसमें मज़ा आता है क्योंकि मैंने 2005 में अपना सर्टिफिकेशन लिया था न्यू जर्सी एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट से. और मैं बीच में स्कूल जब भी छुट्टी मिली ज़्यादा करता. तो हमारे लिए एज ए सब्स्टिट्यूट टीचर कोई बंधन नहीं है. जब भी मन होता है वो सॉफ्टवेयर पर हमने कहा कि आ जाएंगे तो मैं जाता. इसलिए मुझे पूरा अनुभव था युवा पीढ़ी के साथ बात करने का. उनकी जो समस्याएं हैं, क्या सोचते हैं, कैसे बिहेव करते हैं, उसको मैं समझता था. और फिर मैं अपने आप को एक शिक्षक के रूप में प्रस्तुत करता था. तो ये हमारा जो फुलब्राइट हेस ग्रुप प्रोजेक्ट अब्रॉड शॉर्ट टर्म करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट प्लान, इतना लंबा चौड़ा नाम है. तो इसके लिए फ़िलहाल 15 जुलाई तक हम एप्लीकेशन आवेदन मांग रहे हैं. उसके लिए एक लिंक है tinyurl/fulbright में, उसको दिखा भी दूंगा. इसमें लिखा हुआ है पत्रक में, वो मैं भेज रहा हूँ, आप भी दिखा दें. तो उस लिंक का नाम है tinyurl.com/YHS Fulbright. इस लिंक पर एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म है, मतलब गूगल.
ये फुलब्राइट एक L के साथ है, 2 L के साथ नहीं है. FULBRIGHT.
हाँ, एक ही नाम है ना, ये तो फुलब्राइट नाम है. तो tinyurl.com/YHS Fulbright इस लिंक पर एप्लीकेशन मिल जाएगा. उसको आप भर दें. जो भी सवाल पूछें आपकी जानकारी के लिए, आपके बारे में, वो हमारे पास आएगा हमारे फॉर्म में. उसके बाद एक 500 वर्ड्स में, 500 शब्दों में एक लेख लिखना है.
अच्छा.
हिंदी में चाहे अंग्रेजी में, कि आप इस कार्यक्रम में क्यों
आना चाहते हैं. दैट इज़ इंटरेस्टिंग. आई थिंक दैट इज़ रियली इंटरेस्टिंग. पर मैं आपसे आप अपना नंबर एक और बार दे दीजिए ताकि अगर कोई भी सवाल हो हमारे दर्शकों को, वो आपको कॉल कर सकते हैं.
हाँ बिल्कुल. मेरा नंबर बहुत आसान है, 732 318-9891.
732-318-9891.
लेकिन बेहतर होगा अगर ईमेल भेजें। ईमेल में मेरा पहला वर्ड ओझा AOJHA 2008@gmail.com.
Wonderful. Continuing with the news on entertainment with ITV Gold, watch Family Movie Night Friday, the super hit movie Ram Lakhan with superstars Anil Kapoor, Jackie Shroff and Madhuri Dixit at 8:30 p.m. Eastern and 5:30 Pacific. Saturday, the comedy drama 102 Not Out with legendary Amitabh Bachchan and Rishi Kapoor at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific. And blockbuster Sunday with action drama Sarfarosh with Nasiruddin Shah at 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 p.m. Pacific. And that's a wrap on Vision of Asia tonight. You can send us your suggestions and community news that you would like us to cover for our print and television coverage at events@itvgold.com, or you can also send it to me at pia@itvgold.com. Follow us on our Facebook handle at ITV Gold, subscribe to our YouTube channel and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk if you are in the tri-state or in the Chicago area for community news, entertainment and events in US and India. You can also read the News India Times newspaper online at www.newsindiatimes.com or subscribe to the hard copy by calling 212-675-7515. This is Pia Jyoti Kachru signing off.